Yo, yo, yo. All right, so this is the French. So this is the French changelog. This one has a lot more info about the beta update compared to the English one. The video I just uploaded only has the information about the English changelog, so I will cover this one real quick. And then we're gonna hop on the beta server and do some testing. So the idols have been removed during the update. All idols will be transformed into consumables. By using them, the player will get idolations, so it's basically tokens, depending on the idol that you had. And you have to go to 6-3 to talk to the NPC, and you can buy candies. I can check real quick what kind of candies these are. I already know it's just wisdom and prospecting candies, but I'll just show you guys. The format of quest asking for idols has slightly been modified for the next stop workbench. So you can make quest idols, and these idols are used for quest related stuff. So I assume that's also for turquoise quest line. You have to double click on it. Once you completed the quest, the idol is removed, so there you cannot trade them. Dungeon achievement asking to defeat a dungeon guardian with minimal idol score have been removed. Ornaments unlockable provided achievements will be retained provided you have a... Okay, so you keep the idol ornaments. Yeah, I covered that in the video. Boss mats have been reduced from 10 to 2 from achievements, so I can show you guys that as well. So boss mats have been reduced from 10 to 2. So this is the NPC, this guy over here. Wait, what? This guy. And look, I have like 6k of these. These candies give 100 prospecting for 60 minutes, so 1 hour basically. And these one give 100 wisdom for 1 hour. These give 50 prospecting and wisdom for an hour, and these give 25. So very boring, very simple. Definitely not worth it. And the worst thing is, these candies are linked to the account, so you cannot trade them at all. Basically meaning useless. Kinda sad, but it is what it is. So let's continue this one. For each dungeon in the game, new achievement has been added, asking you to complete a specific challenge. So here, the amount of resources, especially boss resources needed for equips, have been reduced. So that's good. Okay, several changes have been made to challenges. At the launch of the fight, the challenges displayed are continued by appearance criteria. If you want to read this, you can, I guess, pause. If you're watching this on YouTube later, just pause the video, you can read about it. But like I said in my previous video, I kind of have changed a lot of challenges, added some new ones as well. So you can now choose your challenges. I covered this in my last video. Resources. Okay, so the percentages have been changed. Of monster resource meets quest resources that had a percentage of less than 10%, they have been increased. Doesn't mean they are above 10%. So I checked for the Paragon drop. I can show you guys. The Paragon drop was like 0.3 or something, so now it's 0.5. So a small increase, it's not too bad. I watched someone else's live stream earlier, and someone actually tested this with the new challenges and with the prospecting, because the base percentage is higher. The overall drop rate of the Paragon is higher than before, even though before you could use idols. So it is a change for the better. Almanac bonuses have been changed. Impact of prospecting have been reduced in the end of battle loot calculation. Alright. Recipes for idols have been removed. Some corrections. Quest and achievements. Anything special here? I don't care. Nothing really special. Just gonna turn on my lights a little bit. Alliances, I don't care. To get closer to the other Guardians of Work, 2 of the 7 rare reasons. Right. Experience gained during a fight against the Guardian of Time and Honest. Okay. Nothing special. Monsters. The playing time of King Imagami and Queen American summons. Summoned on the player side increases. Oh, thank you! I'm gonna share this on the Discord. Thank you. The play, like, when you control the summon in the dungeon, the time was way too short, especially if you were playing without creature mode. You were basically forced to play creature mode because the animations were so long. Now you have 30 more seconds. That's insane. Dragon Pig Dungeon in the 2nd and 9th room. Some of the early battles. Okay. Monsters no longer appear. I don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Care. Nothing special, I guess. Ooh, this is dream related. Gonna share this on the Discord as well. King Imagami Nightmare now works properly. I mean, the Psylocke's Nightmare now works properly as well. Very important information for us dreamers out there. So just skip the turn. We need to kill them. I don't know what it is. Spell them out. It is now mystery that launched it, so only the monster. Okay. All monsters. Mystery. So Mystery had some buffs, I think. They fixed something with the sidekicks, I think. So this is for Cthulhu. You can no longer hide behind sidekicks for the teleportation. Sidekicks are probably affected by Belladonna spells. Yeah, this is the Cthulhu part. Alright. Class cards displayed when creating a character. Date when logging into the game if the character was on the map with a... Okay. When the game was launched, when loading some... Okay, that's very good. And then we have some other things. The goals, so this is Kickroach, I think, sticking in the last very first. Oh, the descriptions changed. Dimension changes related to a level. Okay. So, as far as I can read from this, they did not fix all the Infinite Dreams bugs. I'll definitely link this this changelog in the video. Once I upload this on YouTube, I'll definitely cut this part out and upload it later for anyone to watch. Alright, so I'm thinking of heading on to the beta. What should I change? So what should I just text? Oh, this looks really weird. Like I'm used to the idol symbol being over here. It's gone. So basically, how it worked with the idols, as you can see, I still have all of the idols in my inventory. They are in the consumable section, and they count as obsolete resources, and if you click on them, you are going to get the idolation tokens depending on the rarity and the recipe of the idol. So for example, let's see, I cannot look for the recipe anymore because it's obviously gone, but I think idols like, let's see, there was an idol that gave me like 1600 of these tokens though. 400, 150. Obviously, the small ones don't give that much. I think the minor dynamo is the only one that doesn't give anything, because this one had like a cheap recipe and was like an idol from the start quest. So you can, I think, use everything except for the minor dynamo. Yeah, so this one. 1662. Now I don't remember which one I just used, but it's fine. Proxima Oscar 800. Alright, this one. Great Zane 1900. So almost 2k for a Great Zane if you have it on the regular server. That's pretty cool. It's too so bad. Great Josh 1000. Alright, so using all of my idols, I have 28,000 of the tokens. So that means that I can buy 100. I can buy 100 of these candies. This is with the prospecting. I can even buy more wisdom. I don't care about wisdom, I'll probably use for the prospecting. Now, if you have multiple accounts, keep in mind that the candies are not tradable, they are linked to the account. But the idols that you still had in your inventory, those are tradable as far as I could see. So if you want to like get like wisdom candy or prospecting candy on one of your alt characters, before you use those idols, put the idols on the other account and then use them to get the tokens. That's what I'm gonna be doing. I'll probably put all the idols in my Haven bag. As long as you don't like click on them, I think they will always remain in your inventory. So you can just use them whenever you want. And because if you like do it like this and you have like 28,000, you're probably never gonna use that though, I think. So yeah, keep that in mind. I think that's not so bad to know. So here, that's the NPC for the tokens. I'm actually gonna check if I can class change to an Aniripsa. And I'm also gonna be checking out the Ujinak, because Ujinak got some buffs and I really wanna see what the changes are. And if they're anything good for the Infinite Dreams. So at the moment we got 5 people in chat. Guys, let me know who you are. I want to know who's watching the stream. Also, let me know what you think of the AnyRipset changes. If you have watched my video that I just uploaded like half an hour ago, I think. And if you watched if you read the change log. So let's check if there's like a class change potion. Gonna get 2 of these. I will check the Ujinak out first because that's gonna be the quickest, and then we're gonna check out the AnyRipset. For Gaming Evolved, Acrodite is in the chat as well, who's actually playing Fortnite at the moment. Hello Smurf Edits, hello Huggies. Yeah, glad to see they gave us more time with the King and Queen turns. That's honestly, that's one of the best changes of this update, I'm not gonna lie. I did the King Imagami dungeon last week. If you watched the video, I did the Clean Hands achievement. Playing with the summon is not fun if you only have like 10 seconds and the spell animations are huge. So let's class change to Ujinak. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna lock my Anutrof in a second. Why do I class change? I can just lock my Anutrof, my Ujinak though. I mean, that would probably be better because 1 second. Yeah, because then I can I have the ensemble already. My craw though. Alright, let's go. Wait, why did my panda just disconnect though? Isn't that a little bit strange? Or can I only log one account though? Just let me log please, thank you. No, wrong button though. So I'm gonna be class changing to AnyRipset. Let's go. Oh, this is gonna be fun with all the new spells though. I'm gonna be checking out Ujinak first. Let's go. Let's just put this for a moment. Alright, so what has changed? Carrion. I'm gonna grab the change log here for a moment. Skip. Alright, these are the changes. So you can now use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 agility spells instead of 4. So that's good. Carving up has the 4 AP spell, beaten, stripping, carrying. Which one has been added though? Bloodhound. So now I can use Bloodhound. If I don't... I'm not gonna use this one anyways for dreams though. So Bloodhound is basically extra. That's pretty nice. Right. So... I'm so interested to see what happens with Ellie. Yeah, I'll be checking out the end reps after this, but I'm gonna be checking out the Ujanaka real quick. See what changed. Very important for the Infinite Dream. So Carrion. Carrion. Launch conditions critical from... So they reduce the critical rate from 25 to 20%. That's not too bad. Carcass, which is this one, is a 2 AP spell. So what they did is the max effects have been changed to 4 nerve in damage, but the maximum level is still the same. So you can use it 4 times a turn, but the damage only stacks 4 times. Is this on feet? You can find the change log. I'll link it in the YouTube chat though. But you can find it on the French Twitter. There's also one on the English Twitter, but the English one isn't fully completed because they don't translate half of the stuff. So if you want the full change log, check the link in the chat right now. And for next time you can check the French Twitter and check that. And you can basically on the internet, you can just translate the whole page. It's very simple. That's pretty cool. I'm not using the 2 AP spell anyway. So now we have beaten, which I am using, is 3 AP. And let's see. So it went from 4 AP to 3 AP. So that's pretty nice because this one, it was the spell that gave power, yeah. So I think before it was a variant of another one. I don't know. Becomes variant of Carcass, but it was a variant of something else. So the power gain, right, 150 power. And the damage has been decreased, but that's obvious because it's 1 AP less now. So that's another 3 AP. Then we have Bloodhound, which is now a variant of an intelligence spell instead of another agility spell. And I think the damage of the when your max level is still the same, but the critical has been reduced from 15 to 10%. Then we have Chopping Up, which is I think Carving Up. Carving Up is now maximum range from 3 to 4, so 4 range, that's pretty good. And the critical hit rate has been increased from 15 to 25%. Ujinak is looks like a fun class. I mean, fun is debatable, but it's a good class, especially for dreams. So an extra range and more crits, that's nice. And then we have Cripping. Is still the same, I think. Increases the spell damage for each ally, yeah? So for maximum level it's still unchanged. So that's fine. So they basically balance the lower level. So, right. But tracking. So yeah, that's a problem now. Yeah, I knew it. So tracking is now a variant of Carving Up. And tracking is a spell that I always use for Infinite Dreams. It advances 5 cells. You can now even use it twice on an enemy. So I mean, I have to choose Carving Up because it gives rage. Beaten doesn't give rage. Stripping, Carrion gives rage. but it's not enough. It's the only spell that gives rage, and then I have dogginess. So dogginess is now 2 AP. It still gives 120% damage sustained. That's nice. I like that change though. But I don't like carving up being a variant of tracking though. Because I mean, I need to use this one for damage. So, what isn't there like another spell on an enemy attracts? I need one that like pulls me to an enemy, so we can still use Jaw, 3 AP in spell. Failing is not an option. We have Gangrene, still gives erosion. We have stripping, of course, humorous. Alright, Carcane. So this one now gives 100 power minus 1 range, but it's only 1 AP instead of 2. Snaggletooth is 1 AP as well, so it heals. Then we have Tally-Ho, this one. Okay, yeah, I'm using this one. So steals 2 MP. I think Tally-Ho. Wait, it didn't steal MP before though. Which one is it? Wait. It's the one. It's this one. I don't know. I don't remember though. I think like before I didn't do it. Oh, that's fine. Woof. 2 AP, minus 60 pushback resistance, fire damage, fire steel. An extra spell for me? That's good. I don't care about the chance spell, by the way, so if you're interested in that, you can check my previous video, the one that I uploaded. I go over all of the Ujinek changes. Affection, 3 AP, heals, minus 1 range, rage, appeasement, heals as well. Amarok has got a little nerf. Cerus. So we have Panic. Repels enemies, don't care about that. You can play pushback Ujinek now, I think. So Pursuit got a buff. Then we have Bark, which still gives 2 MP. Then I think, yeah. Gnaw still gives power. A Bloodhound. So that one. But basically I can now have Bloodhound, which you couldn't have before. It attracts an enemy. So basically it makes it up a little bit, but I cannot use this one. It sucks a little bit though. But Dogginess is not 2 AP, that's good. Then we have Call of the Pack and New Moon. New Moon reduces the duration. And this one reduces the cooldown period of Yapper. I'm not using Yapper for dreams. If the target is the caster, attracts all allies towards the target. If the target is an enemy, prey erodes the target and attracts allies towards it. The attraction is greater if the target is enemy prey, so it attracts 4 cells. This might be an option to replace tracking though. Let's quickly go to the Ankama village, do some damage testing. I think it's still the same, but we can check some combos. Then we go over the Any Ripsa. I wanna test the Any Ripsa real bad though. That's Paw. It's definitely Paw. Ujinek in the house. Wow, there's so many people. Let's see if we can get a pouch though. You know what? I'm actually, for the sake of it, you know what I don't like? People, they attack a pouch and then they don't start immediately. Also, I think Ankama should add more pouches when they release a beta. The level 100 pouch doesn't even spawn. I'm gonna do level 50, I think. Alright. So on turn 1, normally I have 16 or 17. Let's actually do it. So, wait. I need the level 100 pouch, or at least level 75, to be able to test properly. And I don't want to run to like dragon area. Gimme, gimme, gimme! Come on. Oh, okay. Let's just test combo. So on turn 1, with all the AP buffs, I'll have 17 AP. I'm gonna cast Prey, and then Dogginess, which is only 2 AP. So I'll have 14 AP left, which stripping of course is 5. So I'll have 9 AP. So I can do, normally I do carving up twice. Now I can actually do carrion twice. I'll have 3 AP left. And then I can do another 3 AP spell, which is probably gonna be Bloodhound then. Or Beaten. Actually, Beaten gives power then. So that's pretty good, but... Go to the one in Astrep. If you go to the Vigilante base... I cannot go to the Vigilante base on my Ujinek, I think. I think Beaten doesn't buff the Ujinek itself though. Oh, it actually does. I thought it only buffed the allies, but it also buffs the Ujinek. So then what basically just do Beaten, then carving up twice, and then stripping. That would be the new combo. Or if I'm fighting like a boss that has like negative fire res, I can also use Jaw. It also gets 1 rage. So I'd be using Prey, Dogginess. Is there another 3 AP spell? This one. But yeah, I can use Beaten, buff the power, carving up twice, and then stripping. I don't mind. Like the Dogginess 2 AP is a real nice change. Hey bro, hello. Pro Guitarist, welcome to the stream. Mata C and Nar as well, and Stephen Richard, of course. Yeah, I think the Ujinek is pretty good. Like it. So I'll go over the Any-Ripsa. Let's actually go over all of these spells. Hopefully Ankama did well on the translation. I'll remove all the spells at the spell bar and then put them all in accordingly. I wanted to check my Any-Ripsa instead of cross changing my Panda, but my Any-Ripsa hasn't been subscribed for the past 3 months, so it is not imported all on the beta server actually. Vortex is Spock. Why? Alright, where's the change log going? Well, let's go to the Any-Ripsa. The Any-Ripsa class has undergone extensive modifications. Alright. We have a bunny. Variant of alchemical, so I think you have to choose between the bunnies or the flasks. That's basically what how it works. Summons a Lapino. There can only be 1 per Any-Ripsa. If the Lapino is still alive and the spell is restarted, he is teleported to the targeted square by immobilizing. It's basically the same. I mean, Master will summons a Rabbito, heals and applies shields to allies, counts as a summon the stimulating word on its summoner as soon as it's summoned. Alright, he can receive the I mean, I don't understand much of this though. He possesses the ability to transform into a mutant rabbit. In this form he can no longer heal, but his characteristics are improved and he can perform damage and placement. He can also dodge, causes neutral damage by default. How it works, when an elemental... Oh, these are the spells of Tikoni, I think. When an element... Well, I have to just test this in a fight though. Because there's a lot of things you know. Alright. Summons a vial, pens the spell can be cast on an empty square until the next turn. Returns throw per spin 2 AP. It can be filled by... You can hit it with elemental spells or with a firefly using spell from another item, or changes its element using a spell of the same element on a full vial, destroys the vial. I think it deals damage in an AoE. If an ally causes melee damage to a full vial, it consumes its contents. I think the translation is a little bit poor, but fine. Right. Oh, so if it's cracked, damage to enemies and other files of the launcher. So the fire file is fire damage in an area. The water one, I mean, they're all the same though. Chemical potion. So this one does a buff. So these are buffs depending on the element of the file. When an elemental word touches the file, applies the effect listed above, returns to EP. Oh, that's so much info. Let's just go with the spells. We have an agility spell. Steals 1 MP. And air damage. 1 to 7 range, modifiable, 3 AP. We have 4 AP, 1 to 8 range, modifiable. Does damage and gives state, debuffs power. I think this one is pretty good. The air steal. Intelligence, 3 AP, 0 to 5, modifiable. Fire... Does fire damage on enemies and heals allies in a zone, so it's still, I think, is striking word, the old spell. This is a 3 AP spell that does fire damage and reduces enemies AP to AP, and then I think, let's just go with this one then. Which one does more damage? 30 to 34. Well, they definitely gonna nerf the damage of this though. We have the, we're gonna test both. Let's start with friendship. So those are the conies. Hey, is this the combo? Panda, Feka, Ujima still good? Hello, Nico. Yes, if you're talking about the Infinite Dreams, of course, it's still the best composition out there, in my opinion. The Ujinak actually got a pretty nice buff. I went over it just a couple of minutes ago. So once this stream goes out on YouTube, you can really watch the start of it. I went over all of the Ujinak spells, pretty nice. And pretty much the Feka and Masquerade are not changed at all. Panda got a small change, but it's not a buff, not a nerf, so it's fine. So we got some water spells. Water Steel gives 12. So we need to check the water spell. I want to see what the translation is though. Steals life in water elements from enemies or transfers a portion of the launcher's HP to the top. So if you hit an ally with this spell, you transfer your life to the ally. I don't like that. pretty useless in my opinion. Because you lose the HP anyways. What about the other one? So there's this one. Water damage to enemies applies a shield and the state to the target by removing it from you. Okay. There's a lot of states that any Ripsa will have. So they still have a strength spell that pushes back 2 cells, which I'll be using. I don't know about the chance spell though. Let's just put it on the second bar. Wait, why is everything on the... Oh my god, I hate this. We got the spell, intelligence, the healing, and we got the pushing. Stimulating words applies the stimulated state and increases the on the target ally. Increase the target's ally AP. Attack stacking is shared among any reps. Encouragements on a free cell summons the stimulated fairy. You can cast it once a turn, 0 to 5, 2 AP. The variant is Word of Decline, 2 AP. Applies the Decadent and Mock states to the targeted enemy, reduces the duration of effects on the target, so it's -1. Reduces the healing received by the target, effect stacking share. Okay. I don't know what these states are though. Let's go with Stimulant states. It's gonna be AP buffing anyways. We have Writing Words, pushes back 2 cells for 2 AP. Mock state increases state. I don't know what these states are though. What the? Oh, the push is greater on enemies in the mock state. Palpable. Erodes the targeted enemy and inflicts damage on the enemy in the caster's best element. The effects are removed, so it's only 10% erosion on this hit. Wait, does it do so much damage? 50, 40, 60? There's no way, right? You lose 10% fatality infinite. On an ally, heals the target in the best element, but reduces its maximum fatality. That's healing on... Oh. I'm actually going to play with this. I want to test it. So it does healing on an ally, but the ally loses 10% of it. So let's say you're like 4k vitality, you're gonna lose like 400. Might be a little thing. Okay, right. So we have a chance. AoE spell heals 50% of the damage inflicted. And we have an intelligence spell with a nice area. I'm gonna be and like I think with the intelligence spells, it's still the same as the old Inaripsa. If you hit it on an ally, you're gonna be doing some healing. We've got this spell, pushes back. And we've got another strength spell, so I think strength could be a pushback build. Let's go with this one. I'm gonna be playing with Numero set anyway, so yeah. Yeah. Life-giving words. Increases the target's MP. So that's an MP buff. I don't like it's only once a turn. Like before, you could buff multiple allies. I mean, applies the galvanizing and encouragement state on the targeted ally. Increases the target's power. Applies shields to the target. Effects are stacking amongst any rips of encouragement. I think the encouragement are like the conies. I think 150 power. That's a lot less than it was before. Before it was 250 power. 300% of shield, so that's 600 shield. That's pretty nice. I can accept the less power to trade for 600 shield though. I will go power over MP every single time. But though... Like, what is the stimulated state then? Because, whatever, we will check later. We got another agility spell. We need to read about that though. And then we have a chance spell which attracts. Oh right, so we're gonna do the agility spell. Let's see where it is though. This one. Passes fire damage. I think it's an agility spell, but it's not an intelligence spell. Huh? Okay. Or heals allies and applies the state at the end of the target's turn. The target's turn, okay, teleports to a previous position. Okay, that's like a Xelar spell. I'm gonna be testing that one. Then we have a strength spell, 2 AP, minus 60 pushback resistance. Like I said, I think strength could be a nice pushback build. It looks like every single element can do healing. It does earth healing. That's pretty interesting. And then we have this spell, which does a lot of damage, I think. Let's read about that one. Where is this one? Causes air damage to enemies and heals allies in a zone or area. That's cool. Damage and heals are increased at the beginning of each turn after its throw, so the next turn is gonna do more damage or healing. The effects are reset at the end of the turn if the spell is restarted, or if it's not recasted after 4 turns. 3 cells. That looks like a pretty good spell though. Oh, it's a line. Okay. Ah, it's not too bad. Oh, testing that as well. So that's 3 AP spell, 3 AP as well, and this is I think 4. Then we have 4, 4, and this is alright. Then we have Word of Yout, minus 1 effect duration. Applies the states. Increases heals received by the target. I think it's still the same as before. Spurring Word. Applies the states. Removes unparryable AP. So it always reduces 2 AP, whether you're playing AP reduction build or not. So for team play, I'll just be using this one. So then we have another strength spell, AoE 0 range. It buffs yourself pushback damage. And then we have this one. I think this is like a glyph spell. I'm not gonna be testing strength. I wanna try actually. You know what I think? Pushback builds need from love for PvM. Like it's good for PvP, but for PvM nobody's gonna play pushback build. So we have another chance spell. 5 AP, 0 to 4 range, 25 crits, 1 use a turn, minus 1 effect duration. It does a lot of damage, but then again it's 5 AP. We have a 4 AP, 0 to 2 range, 25% crits, AoE of 3 cells. A cooldown of 3 turns. I wanna try this one though. I'm not too interested in chance though. Maybe I'll play crit damage any ripsan. Focusing on chance and agility. That seems to be more like a good damage build. Strength isn't really that good for PvM. Maybe chance though, we'll have to see. Removes unparryable MP. But that's basically the same as this one, but then MP. And then we have Depressing Word, 2 AP. It removes power and damage. That's a pretty good spell for 2 AP though. And this is a lot stronger than Stain from a Panda. I feel like the enemy rips. I feel like this is gonna get nerfed though. Because if you look at Stain from a Panda, it only does minus 150 power, and of course minus 1 effect duration. But this one also, it lasts for 2 turns. I don't know about the Panda spell, but it also does minus 30 damage, so... I don't know. What do you guys think? Is this too strong? I think for PvP it's too strong. For PvM, not so useful, but still stronger than Stain. Then we have 3 AP in spell, which steals 2 range and does fire steal. Why does this remind me of a cross spell? Then we have another 3 AP spell. It attracts 2 cells. I don't like spells that attract them. This one only does... I'm gonna go with this one. 3 AP spell. I never heard anyone. Then we have Agility, 4 AP, AoE. This is basically a Panda spell, nonetheless. Air damage or air healing. 5 AP. Increases the spell's base healing or the base damage. Let's check out on the website. Which spell is it though? What? This is one, this one. This one. Air damage to enemies, heals allies in the zone, applies to state. For each ally, right, you can increase our... that's not too bad. I wanna go with this one, I think. Because it's AoE. But, wow, actually... But this one is 5 PP though. I'll go with this one. Once... Uses per turn 2. Per turn per target 1. Once a turn. Yeah, this one's better. Lifting word. Switches positions. Heals the target. So, switches positions with one of the summons. Moves the caster closer to the ally. So these are basically like how it was before though. 5 AP in spell, 25% base crit. Does fire damage. Increases the fire damage. I'm gonna check about that one. I don't like 5 AP spells. I feel like there's not a lot of combos that you can do with 5 AP spells. Damage is increased for each violet fire that has died since the last turn. I think those are the fairies. But let's see what the damage is though. Then we have a 2 AP... Wait, we have a water spell. Heals 100% of the damage inflicted. So if you do 1k damage, you heal 1k. That's pretty strong though. And then we have a agility spell, 2 AP. It does air damage or air healing. Wait, my second screen just died. And it's not so bad. I think for a crit build you would pick this one. If the crit build has... I want to try this one though. Because it does a lot of healing. Oh no, please. Please don't die. Yeah, okay. I think the stream is fine. I don't know what you guys just saw. I think the stream is still fine. Yep, there we go. The third monitor is actually all TV screen, and the problem is that after a while it goes, it basically shuts off out of health. There's nothing I can do besides restarting it. Word of recovery. Heals 100% of max HP, unhealable state for 3 turns, that's pretty good. Gets 10%, wait. Transfers 10% of the targeted allies' health points or 90% of the health points. One of the caster's fairies to all allies in the encouragement state and to all cast fairies. Oh my god. On an ally, transfers 10% of the health points. So, alright, okay. I think if you cast it on yourself, you give away 10%. And if you cast it on the fairies, you're gonna gain 90%. I think something like that. Let's actually try that. Do we care about these spells though? Wait, what? What is bow? What the hell? Oh, this is the... Alright, yeah, of course. I forgot about having that spell. Just gonna test out these spells. I don't care about having a weapon. Let's go with the snail mat actually, and then... Actually... I'm not gonna go with Turtalonia. I'm actually gonna go with Queen of Faith. Oh, no marrow. And what weapon are we gonna go with? I can go with the Ethimolo wand. I want like a bow, maybe. Let's actually go to Bonza. Get a different weapon, like a intelligence, agility weapon. I'm quite surprised there aren't that many people testing the beta though. Maybe it's because it's a Thursday though. I'm not sure. So we go primary, we go agility and... Wait, why does... Oh, yeah, it's beta. There's nothing here. Nothing in the shop. Yeah, let's... I'll just put the Ethimola one down. Let's go with int, ag, little bit of chance most likely. What would be stronger then? Agility? I feel like agility would be stronger. Okay, what Caniodo for the pouches would be least amount of people would you guys think? Which one would be the best to go? I actually want to try with an ally though, 1 second. Because I want to test out these stimulated states. Oh, I'll do it in a second. I'll test the damage first. What about the one here? So, from reading the spell description so far, I think damage-wise, Anirips got a huge buff. Buff-wise, a huge nerf. Unless this one can be used in some kind of AoE, because if I can only buff 2 AP on one ally turn, same with the power buff, then that would kind of suck a little bit. Not gonna lie. Alright, let's actually test the conies. Alright, so we're gonna put a coney. What's gonna happen? We're gonna... I don't have the... alright. So we're gonna put the stimulated state, I guess. And we can also give it like shields. Alright. The damage is pretty good. Alright, so these are the spells of the Coney. So this is just a heal. This is like a shield. What is this? This is like a self buff, I think. Oh, okay. So now it goes to the mutant one. That's pretty nice. And it's infinite. Yeah, it is. Oh, okay. So you can only use the first 2 spells when the coney is like small. So you can heal and give shields. Before, you had to choose between a healing coney and a shielding coney. So now you can do both. So that's pretty good. And once you turn into the mutant one, you gain 2 MP, 25% vitality, and 15% resistance. And you can use the other 2 spells. And I think those are just damage spells. So it does neutral damage. This one attracts. And this one does neutral damage as well. This one pushes. So this one is 3 AP and this one is 3 AP as well. What if I buff the AP of the coney? So now I'm 9 AP. I can buff some power as well. Right? And then I think it doesn't stack though. You can only use 2 spells. But it does some damage, that's pretty good. I tested also a bit the enemy. I think you can use stimulated word on a file. Or I will check the files in a second. Hopefully it does do AoE, yeah. I think the damage is pretty good though. This is a 3 AP spell. Yeah, this is gonna get a nerve, man. 900 damage? Are you kidding me? For a 3 AP spell that reduces AP. No, I think this is... Nah. This is mad, man. This is a 4 AP spell, 1k damage, 100% crits in this set. Nah, this is mad, man. Look at this AoE. This is a 4 AP spell. 1k damage, 100% crit. You can also hit the coney with elemental words of yourself, so it attacks in the element. Not new. Wait, with what spell do I hit him? Elemental word of yourself? What do you mean? Do I hit it with a damage spell? Oh, right. Wait. Ah, yeah, okay. So one of the damage spells that basically doesn't do... Like it heals. Alright, so now I do air damage. The damage did increase though. Cool. Alright, so what else do we have? We have a 4 AP AoE air spell that does 1k damage. We have this one. This is a panda spell. It is more damage than a panda as well. Stupid. So this is a 5 AP spell. 1100 damage. And then we have the chance spell. So I like this chance spell because it is AoE. And whatever you do damage, you heal fully. Like, that's pretty nice. Then we have this spell. I want to know the damage of this. Wow, no. You're not... You're joking, right? Oh, you can go back to the small one. So you can... Okay, that's pretty nice. You can swap between the coney and the mutant one. This is Scalpel. Look at the damage. But it has cooldown, I guess. Yeah, 4 turns cooldown. 1400 damage. What do you guys think? It's broken, man. We have depressing word. Reduces that. Bro, any rips is actually gonna be pretty broken. So what I want to do, test the files. Wait, but there was also a way to cast conies, right? Or the fairies. How do you do the fairies though? Oh, you have to cast these spells on an empty cell. Alright. But what does it do though? Can I give it like stimulated state? Okay, I can. And I can also buff it though. And give shield. no. Wait, I did. I gave it power, shields. This one kills the target, does 250 damage. This one removes the switch positions. Oh, this is the debuffing one. So basically, if you cast it on an enemy, you debuff it, but you can also cast the fairy. And you can cast multiple ones. A turn. So this is the one that does -1 duration of effect. This is funny. Look how many summons I can put out though. What? No way. This is an Osa. This is an absolutely an Osa. Nah, this is mad. Wait, dude, this is mad though. And this one looks like switches. Oh wait, I think the switching positions is with an ally. I think, right? Or no? Switches places and kills. How does the switching work? Nerf incoming. Oh, definitely though. I don't know how the switching works though, but that was the damage one. You can also summon the one with stimulated word to buff AP. Stimulating word. But how does it... Okay. How many of these guys can you put out though? Like actually, how many can I put out? I don't need summons for this. Nah. But how does the swapping work? Well, this one... Ah, yeah, okay, so... But it's only one... I might as well just cast the stimulated on an ally anyway, so... What does this do? Nothing. But why didn't it blow up then? Heals the... Oh, this is a healing one. Ah, alright. And this is a damage one. And this is the... Yeah, so this is a damage one. Alright. So basically, this is... There's healing ones. Okay, I'm gonna test the files. Wow, this is so confusing. Alright, so we put a file. Can we put multiple ones? What if I cast it on an enemy? Nothing. Summons an empty file that can be filled with elemental word. Filling a file gives 2 AP back to the caster 2 times a turn. Blows up the file if saying okay. One of the contents can also be consumed by allies. So allies can also use the files if they hit in close combat. Summoning an alchemist file prevent any file from being... So you can only summon one every turn. Using the spell on a file reimburses the use of the spell on the current turn. So if a spell is like 1 or 2 times a turn, you can use it more. To be honest, yeah, broken damage wise, but looks way more fun than the old, and it definitely looks more fun. But with all these states, I really need to learn about these states. Have you tested the dog yet? What are Yassine, welcome to the chat. What do you mean with dog? The Coney, the mutant one? Because I have. I can show it again in a sec. So you can put multiple ones. So for example, if I hit it with this, but I did not, no, that didn't work. What are the elemental words? Those are specific spells, right? This one. Yeah, so this... Oh yeah, the Ujinak. Yeah, I did test a little bit. So the agility Ujinak got a buff, so it's a little bit better for dreams now. Dogginess is 2 AP, big change. You can now hit from range, even though you're in dog mode. 2 times same element. Yeah, okay, so Smurf. Which spells, how do I know which spells are counting as elemental words? Because I just hit with this spell, which is a chance spell, it did not give them the chance state. But when I hit with this agility spell, it did give them the agility state. So I need to know what is counting as a word. I might know anything with mod, because mod is, I think, word, right? So, for example, this one should give the intelligence state. Mod. And this one doesn't either. And this one also. So if I hit with this one, it becomes AoE. I can, what if I hit it on an enemy though? Wait, this one? 100 damage? You're kidding me? Okay, so exploding the files did less damage than me just straight up hitting the enemy. Wait, or did it blow up and that causes the damage? So let's say I put down the file. So hitting the enemy does about 788, but hitting the file, I need to give it a state. So, but now I cannot use this anymore though. But why does hitting the file do less damage than me just straight up hitting the enemy? That doesn't make any sense though, does it? Why would I hit the file? Why would I waste my AP spawning a file if I can just do damage on the enemy instead? I have to choose between doing 700 damage and 200. That doesn't make sense though. Or am I missing something? I don't know, I feel like I am missing something though. But how? Huh? How 100 damage now? What the frick? Look, because if I hit the enemy then it did give them the chance state. The water state. This is kind of confusing though. Leo, floor 1900. Nice, nice, very nice. Okay. Let's... Nah, I wanted to hit that one. I wanted to try more damage. So... gives back 2 AP. I don't feel like I got back the 2 AP though. Are there like low AP spells that can like be used on these thingies? Maybe this one though. Let's try. Is there like a 2 AP in spell? Hey, let me... There's... So, if I put the vial down there, right? I have 10 AP now. If I cast this on the vial... Okay, so I got back the 2 AP. And if I then do it again... I did not get back the 2 AP. Even though it's sad, gives back 2 AP 2 times per turn. Okay, I think the game is a little bit bugged though. Alright, so... Because if I go like this, right? Now it becomes AoE, so I can... Now this is a 4 AP spell. I mean, I think this is a good way to use it though. AoE. I think AoE spells are the way to go. Try to use buff spells on the file. I think it should be instant AoE. What buff spell? This. Oh yeah. So if I have like allies around it, and then that's an AP, but the file is gone though. So basically, on small maps where all the allies are close, then you can still buff the entire team though. What about the power buff though? It's the same, yeah. But the file will be gone, so you... You can't cast it again. Give me EP buffs. Give me... Oh my god, this damage though. What? So if I use the file, right, then I'm gonna use the 2 AP spell, gonna get the 2 AP back, then I can use this on the enemy, but I'll also explode the vial. So I did 1k damage with the spell, and another 270 from the explosion. I want to actually try something here. So, what if I just do this stimulated state on myself? That's 2 turns. Then I do the vial. So now I'm... Why did I lose the power buff? Or the AP buff? Now I did the AP buff. Okay, so now I'm 14 AP, right? So if I'm gonna be doing the vial, it's gonna cost me 2 AP. I'm gonna buff the vial, I'm gonna get back 2 AP. Now, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna do 1500 damage.
I'll end up with 8 AP. So that's gonna 6 AP I use basically. So for 6 AP I did 1600 damage. Can only have one buff active now. Oh! Tyler, welcome. So what you're saying is you can only have either the 2 AP or the power. Let's test it out. So if I'm gonna be doing the AP buff, right? Then power. Yeah, I lost the AP. Oh, okay. Ah, that's a bummer though. Damn. Imagine though. Alright, so let's try something else. Do I still have the power? I do. Oh. 1780 damage. That's with 6 AP. Bro, I'm gonna play agility anyway. So let's see how much the intelligence build can do. I feel like full crit damage, focusing on agility and maybe a little bit of intelligence would be a way to go. And you also have this spell. So let's say I'm doing this. I'm gonna at least this is like a self buff though, that's pretty cool. Then I can use like this. I got back the AP. That's you get. So this spell basically is only 2 AP then. So right now I'm fully buffed, right? Boom. Boom. I don't have the buff anymore though, I think, right? Yeah, I do. And then you also have this one. That's like almost 4k damage. I am interested in the chance build. Could you test it also? Smurf, yes, definitely. I'll kill this pouch and then I'll just smack a chance set on my Ripsa and I'll test it. So, is there anything else we could test though? I mean, I feel like the fairies are pretty useless. I mean, they can heal. Feel like this is basically a 2 AP spell as well, because you get back the it's not too bad to be honest. But this spell alone, maybe it's hard to debate between intelligence and ability though. Alright, let's try out the chance build. Let's see what kind of gear I have though. I have a Donator helmet. Wait, what is this? Okay. What? Pairs look like, in the first place, like more range use. To me, yeah. I think with the fairies, you can put them out, and they can stay on the map until they're used, right? So let's say I have like spare AP, and I don't need to heal or anything. I can still put out the fairy for 2 AP. And then maybe next turn I need to heal or like reduce 1 attack duration of an enemy, and then you can use it. But they have like pretty low HP, like 200. So let's check out chance builds. We've got. I don't know if I have a crit build though. I do know I have the weapon. And what about it? I have Danator belt. I think I'll have Danator amulet. I'll check if I have better gear, but let's equip this first. We've got the deep sea bracelet. We've got the Strix ring. I think I'll have the pet as well. And then the boots. Sinistrofu. Let's reset stats. What else do we need? Full chance. We got chance. How much crit does this have? 45. Full Danator, 2 parts Sinistrofu, 2 parts of this set. It's not too bad. Let's try. So, we've got this spell. It does water steel, or this one. This one does more damage, so I'll just go with that one. And what else we have? This one, water damage and heals 50% of the damage inflicted. Well, I think that's reduces the heals received by the targeted enemy and causes him water damage. Heals up to 100% of the damage caused to the enemy. Pretty weird explanation, but okay, I'll take it. And then we have this one. It does water damage in an AoE and it attracts. I don't like the attract thing though. This one. 5 AP. It does big damage or 4 AP AoE. But this is a cooldown. I'm not gonna go with spells with a cooldown. We'll go with the 5 AP spell. Then we have this one. So this one. Wait, aren't these spells the same? Well, they look the same. This is a 3 AP spell. 4 AP, 4 AP, 5 AP. I think this one is 3 AP as well, right? Yeah. So I'll put the 3 AP spells in the front. I think this one is pretty strong because it heals 100% of the damage inflicted. So we have 5 spells. Do I go with the file? Yeah. Which one is AoE? So this one is not, this one's not. So this one is AoE, it's a 4 AP spell. So it seems like all the AoE spells are 4 AP from all of the builds. This one is 4 AP as well. So these can be used on the vials and you're gonna get back 2 AP. So basically means the spell is 2 AP. But I'm still like quite confused because here it says gives 2 AP back to the caster 2 times per turn. But it only did it 1 time though. Maybe, wait, I think I know. If it blows up, it doesn't give back the AP. I think if you swap elements. So basically what you have to do is like hit multiple elements, you're gonna get back 2 AP 2 times a turn. I think that's what it is. It has a cooldown because it's cost a glyph. It heals and do damage. Yeah, I know. But I don't like glyphs in general. That's why I don't like. Even when playing a P.E.K.K.A, I'm not even using glyphs at all. The accumulating glyph, where you get 20% more damage. It doesn't need a line of sight though. But like a 3-turn cooldown, and the glyph is 2 turns. I guess it's not too bad. I'd rather have a big damage spell. Let's test it. Alright. FYI, I have 1456 chance and 110 power, so that's about 1600 chance with almost 50% crits. I wanna see the damage on this spell. This reminds me of the Panda spell, the variant of the MP buff that does. If you're in the sober state, it does like big damage in your best element, and when you're in the drunk state, it does 4 lines of damage in different elements. So it's better for a crit build. But if you're playing a single element build, you do a lot of damage in the sober state. Oh my god, give me... I'm gonna go creature mode, guys. There's no way I'm gonna get a pouch. Yeah, it reminds me of that spell, but I think this one is even stronger than the Panda one, though. So how's the new 80 so far? Few kills, welcome to the stream. Damage-wise, it is pretty damn strong. I know... I think as for PvP, it's not even that overpowered because it only has one spell that does AP reduction. And all of the other spells, they seem a lot more balanced than at first when I was watching the live stream. Because at first it was like, oh, any rips I can do so much, it's overpowered. But I feel like not too bad though. But you need to like figure out how these states work a little bit. I'm gonna turn on the lights, by the way, as soon as I'm gonna get the pouch. Give me. Why do they not spawn? I'm not gonna hit the level 50. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna one-shot it. I kinda should increase the timer. Oh my god. Alright, so chance any Ripsa. If this one is strong, I'm gonna AFK over here, right? Look at the damage. Still could be interesting doing initial damage. I guess I can test the glyph if you want. Wait, did I have like a cloudy or something? Why did I get more damage in turn 2? $1,800 damage. Is this Silent Night? Yes, of course, man. Of course. Look. It's me, Silent Knight. Alright, we got a 3 AP spell. A Water Steel does 1k damage on a crit. Non-crit, almost 900 damage. That's Water Steel. Then we have a 3 AP spell. This basically... Normally, Water Steel is like you heal half of the damage that you do. This spell heals 100% of the damage inflicted. So if I crit here and I do 900 damage, then I'm basically healing 900. That's pretty strong. And it's AoE as well, not linear. Doesn't have no, it's just 6 range, but that's fine. Chance is medium range anyways, but this is big boy damage. Then we have a 4 AP spell, also AoE, that's over a 1k damage. The heals 50% of damage inflicted though. I wanna see how that works. Heals allies in the area of effect, up to 50%. Wait a minute. So if an ally heals... No, if an ally hits the enemy, then the ally gets lifesteal basically. Oh my god, that's gonna be insane for dreams. Alright, so we have another spell that attracts in AoE. So chance is a lot of AoE. And then we have the 5 AP spell. It does a lot of damage. 1600 damage on a crit. Does minus effect duration. And then don't forget about this spell. Wow. Oh, it's so hard to decide whether I'm gonna play intelligence, agility, or chance. Because if you pick one element, you are so strong, but only one element. Like, damn. What the hell is the damage? Oh, okay. Level 100 pouch. Do I test the glyph? Wait, what is it? Oh, these are the challenges. You can like pick. Can I like change? 1-1. You can only pick one out of the two. No, I don't care about the challenge. Do I test the glyph, guys? I'm gonna test the glyph. Wait, I wanna... Actually, before I test the glyph... So... This is a... No, wait, I wanna... Why does it do reflect damage? Or does it heal? Oh, wait, yeah. This is the... if you cast it on an ally, it's gonna give 12% of your own HP to the ally. Alright. So we don't want that. So I'm gonna buff myself to it. So now I am 14 AP. If I do this on the enemy, this only took me 1 AP, right? And this is a 3 AP spell. That's crazy. What the heck? Nah. This is the glyph. Oh wow. Can I cast? Oh, I think I know an insane combo though. I think I know an insane combo. I wanna actually wait. Well, the glyph actually did some nice damage though. So Smurf, that was actually a good idea. Not gonna lie. In the future, I will go with Uji, Uginak, any duo, and Chance. Any can have like the Uji always. Yeah. What happened to the idols? You talked about it. I didn't really do it. Did no? Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna answer you guys' questions after I did the combo. So, let's assume this is gonna be turn 1. I'm gonna buff myself the AP. I'm gonna cast the vial. I'm gonna do this spell on the enemy, which will only cost me 1 AP because I gotta get back the AP, right? Now, let's assume that I'm gonna do some more hitting, blah, blah, blah. Then, on the next turn, 14 AP, I'll do the glyph. The vial is gonna explode and do damage. I'm gonna cast a new vial. I'm gonna do the 3 AP spell on the enemy. Then I'm gonna do this AoE spell as well. I cannot even... Okay, I'm gonna do this with a full AP pouch. Because I think I can do over like 5 or 6k damage with this in one single turn. Yeah, so the idols... I already showed it in the beginning of the stream, so if you want to rewatch it after the stream, you can do it. I'll keep the VOD on the YouTube channel. Probably gonna upload another video later as well. Basically, all the idols will still be in your inventory. You have to trade them with an NPC at the church over here. 6-3. You have to click on the idols in your inventory, the minor dynamo with an exception of that one. You have to click on the idols, you're gonna get tokens. These ones. So basically I have 28,000 tokens. You're gonna trade them for candies that's either gonna give you wisdom or prospecting, so not too big of a deal. Well, okay, I'm gonna show you the combo. Alright, this is gonna be a clip on YouTube, by the way, because this is insane. So, let's say Panda, Elio, IOP, anyone, any. After rework, any, 1000%. Watch this turn 1 combo, right? So, we're gonna AP buff myself. We're gonna do the Vial. 3 AP spell on the enemy. You're gonna get back the AP, right? Then, you can do some more damage. Doesn't really matter as long as you don't explode the Vial. Yeah, you can buff some allies. You can do some damage in other element, whatever you want. Then, on turn 2, right? 9.1k. You're gonna do the Glyph. It's gonna explode the Vial. You're gonna do the Vial again. 3 AP spell on the boss. Then another AoE spell. And then you can do whatever you want. This one, let's say. So I did over 5k damage. 5.2k damage. On turn 2. So, wow. And then you still have the Glyph for another 2 turns on the field though. I think it will go away, by the way. So the Glyph does another... So that's 6k damage, by the way. 6k damage. I want to actually do it again though. Because I'm pretty sure I can do more. Wow. Nah, okay, I'm gonna add a weapon. This is broken, guys. I'm not even lying. So the Glyph was actually good at the Smurf. That's... Lol, it's OP. Yeah, it's definitely worth giving a try. Okay, I wanna... Yeah, let's actually do it again. Alright, so let's go. Turn 1 combo. We're gonna AP buff. I'm actually, gonna do the Vial. Gonna cast this on the enemy. Only gonna cost me 1 AP, right? And then I can do like a hit with a bow. And then I can probably do another just normal hit. Right? So on turn 1, without any other buffs, I already did 3k damage. Then on turn 2, I'm gonna do the Glyph, which is gonna explode the Vial. I'm gonna that's 1700 damage. Then I'm gonna cast a new Vial. I'm gonna do this spell, which only cost me 1 AP. Right? Then I'll have this AoE spell. The Vial is gonna explode, do another big boy damage. I'll have 3 AP left and I'm gonna do this spell. Does 1k damage. And then the Glyph's gonna spawn, do damage as well. And I think there's another 1k damage. And then I did 9.2k damage in 2 turns. It's... And then, so the Glyph actually does damage on casting. And then it's gonna stay for 2 turns and does damage again. So the Glyph does over 3k damage. And then you have these spells that do AoE damage. And it will explode the Vial. And the first time you cast it, you're gonna get back 2 AP. So this spell only will cost you 1 AP to cast. That's broken. But I like it. For PvM, I like it. I think for PvP, it's a little bit harder to pull off. Especially because these are pretty like low range spells. The Glyph is only 2 range. What about Aggie and Ripsas? I just tested it. I can try it again. It's pretty strong as well. But with the AoE, like think about it. This was in 2 turns 9k damage, right? But you also lifesteal. All these spells are lifesteal. Even if it's probably not the best in PvM, let's try Strength anyways, because maybe it surpasses us. Strength is a close combat build with pushback damage. I'll try it, sure. Strength is always highest. Okay, I'm gonna try strength now. I tried intelligence and agility earlier with the numerical set. Both were about equal in damage, depending on which spells you're gonna use. But I feel like with the vials, the chance build is gonna be better. It's easier to pull off with the AoEs. But yeah, let's try strength. I think I'll have a corruption set somewhere. And maybe Turtalonia? Turtalonia, range damage, 50 strength. Wow, they are equal. Then we have range damage. I'll do the one later. We have an amulet though. Didn't see the Aggie came so late. So if you stick around, I can try the agility again after doing the strength one, because I actually want to try both int and agi again. Because now I figured out how to use the vials using the right combination of spells. We have Bleeding Heart. We can actually, I think we can go full Bleeding Heart though. So we have Turtalonia, Bleeding Heart with a 40. I actually want to go CC. I'm just going with a crit strength set because that's the only strength set that I have. But I feel like you want to go with a pushback damage build. But then again, for PVM, a pushback damage build isn't that strong. Do I have any other strength weapon? Because I don't have the agility. Do I have strength trophy somewhere? Yep. What else? We need a different weapon. I can't use Turtalonia. Let's just use Packery, I think. Whatever. It's just a test. And then we go full strength. 1150 strength with some power, so that's about 1300. Wow, that's fine. You can only use what you have. Then we gotta check the strength spells. I would say damage. If you want to play damage and Ripsa, the vials are definitely the way to go. If you want to play support any Ripsa, then you could probably play with the conies. Cat's Eye Bow. For the crits, I guess, and the stats. I'll be playing CC anyways. First spell, 3 AP, 1 to 6. It is a pushing spell. Oh no, I don't want to put it there. I want to keep the vials. And what else? It's a variant of this one. I'll have to read on the website because that's French, and my French isn't really that good. Applies the state on a target in the war pain state, propagates the state on the target, causes earth damage to enemies and heals allies in a circle of 2 squares. So basically, if you put the state, the spell becomes AoE. On the launcher, removes the state from everyone. Cast earth damage. Wait, okay, so it's an AoE spell. Is it though? On a target, oh sorry, so it applies the state, and then if the target is in a state and you cast it again, it applies the state to other enemies as well. So it sounds a little bit like a Sadi Ripsa. Wait, what did I say? Like a Sadida? Well, a Sadi Ripsa is like a combination of a Sadi and Ripsa, so it does make sense. So it's like a Sadi, but then if you cast it on yourself, it removes the states and does do damage to everyone in these states. So that sounds a little bit like a Huppe Mage. Interesting. I'll test this one. I think this one is better in groups. What would be a good solo character for new players? Robert, welcome. Good solo character. Well, I did make a video regarding, I think I did a PVM class tier list for solo players. Daddy Ripsa, yeah, definitely. Alright, so I did a solo PVM class tier list, so you can check that out. But I would definitely pick a class that can do a lot. At the moment, Any Ripsa is one of the worst solo classes, but I think after this update it's one of the best, to be honest. Honestly. Otherwise, Pandawa is pretty good, Kra, Pepper Mage, Fogger, Naut, Feka is pretty good as well. I think I would wait for the update, maybe just play Any Ripsa, it's pretty good. Pretty darn good. Alright, first strength spell. And then we have this 3 AP AoE, it pushes back as well. We have 2 pushback spells already. I could actually, in the mocked state, I need to know what puts enemies in the mocked state, because then I could try this. Let's actually try that. We have that. We have this one. Mod one. This was 2 AP, reduces enemies pushback resistance. Then we have this one, it buffs pushback damage, and this is the glyph. But I'm actually going with this one because it buffs pushback damage. Remove that one. And what else do we have? This one heals the attacker 25% of damage suffered, so it's like an Ujinak spell. Let's do that. And what else? I think we should try it like this. I mentioned before, I feel like if you play with the files, chance is pretty darn good. I took it down. Because if you... This is AoE as well. Let's just test it. By the way, if you just joined the stream, the galvanizing word buffs power and shield, and the stimulating word buffs the 2 AP. They do not stack, so you have to use either one, either the 2 AP buff or the power buff with the shields. Cannot use them together. That's pretty sad though. Come on, pouch! Let's go! I have a good idea though. What if everybody has a pouch in their Haven bag? Sounds pretty good. Alright, strength. There's a spell that buffs pushback damage, which is this one. 1100 damage on a crit. That's not too bad. And then we have this one. We have this. Wait, this is 3 AP. And that's 1100 damage. Alright, interesting. But wait, what if... Woo! No way. Okay, who came? Wow, every single bell is broken. This is a 3 AP spell, right? Nah, bro. Watch this. Alright, I am 14 AP. This is a 3 AP spell that I'm gonna cast. Bro. Pouch in him back sounds really nice. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, but I feel like this is AoE, right? It's only once a turn though, because I feel like if you can do this twice, it would be much stronger because so this buffs pushback damage, and then you have this one. Then you do this. They nerfed the power, so I think AP is way to go. Yeah, it's 150 power instead of 250. Wait, what? I did not want to do this. But I think, yeah, it also gives 600 shield. So yes, they nerfed the power, but they added 600 shield. I feel like the 600 shield might be nerfed to 400, maybe. But yeah, let's just wait and see. So let's say turn 1, I buff myself, I put the minus 60 pushback. Turn 2, I am 14 AP, right? Gonna cast the vial. I'm gonna first do this spell. I think it should put the vial in the state, yeah. And then I can do this one. It does 1500 damage. And then we can fill it up with other spells. It does nice damage, but I feel like, especially for PvM, the chance build is way much easier to pull up. Because of the AoE. I mean, you have only 2 AoE spells, so you have this one, but you can only use it once a turn. And then you have this one, which you can use twice a turn though. That's good. It doesn't really matter though. And the rips are broken already with spell, only usable once a turn. Meanwhile, actually... yeah, I mean... Okay. This spell... Okay, what you're saying, yeah, I get it, but... Okay, listen. I'll explain why I said it. This spell is broken. So I get it why it's only once a turn. But then again, if it's only once a turn, it's way harder to play with the vials. Because let's say I do this, right? So let's say I put the vial and I'm gonna hit with this spell, right? So that's AoE. It's gonna put the vial in the first state. I can't use it again. So I have to use this spell to blow up the vial. And let's say I want to put another vial. I mean, this spell you can only use one. Wait, this spell is bugged though. I want to use per turn, only one as well. So, if you watch my chance combo, right? I put the vial on turn 1, technically, right? On turn 2, I blew up the vial. I was able to cast a second vial. I was able to charge the second vial and then blow it up a second time in one single turn. I cannot do it with the strength build because you can only use these spells once a turn. I feel like a strength build, which is close combat, should be a lot stronger than any other build. Otherwise, why would you play close combat? There's no point in playing close combat if you do less damage than a class that can play range. Why would I cast it like this? Like that's 300 damage. Nobody does that. When the chance build does like 1600. That's why I say, like they can make these spells weaker and then twice a turn. It would be fine. Then you can do more combos with the vial. You get start of turn heal. I mean, you don't need heal if you're full AP, full HP. Warpaint mechanic. How does... Do you know how the mechanic work though? Half of this stuff is French, so all these states are a little bit confusing to me though. Let me see if I can figure out how the state works. But I mean, then again, a start of the turn heal. Why would you need that if you compare it to a chance build that has literally all spells lifesteal? You tell me, you tell me. Alright, I'm gonna... Saeed, Assam? Gonna do... Did this sound just got louder? Where's the... I'm gonna do agility build. Again. But this time, I'm gonna go pure agility. Range damage. No marrow. Range damage. No marrow with MP. And... Steadfast? Or Jimmy Jack? No, Jimmy Jack doesn't give crits. I'll go with Steadfast. So then I'll go with Steadfast belt as well. No marrow. And then what kind of cloak are we gonna use? We can use Turtalonia. Wings of Chaos actually, but only 11 AP. I'll try Turtalonia. Oh yeah, I forgot about that, Pure X-Men. Are you happy actually that you don't have to wait for Fleaston next year to get 100% achievements? Strength. What I read? No, looks like doing damage like the infected state setting. Yeah. There's one spell that gives in... It works a little bit like the infected state in SETI. I didn't really go it with the pouch. I think it only works in groups. Or maybe it works, but again, it is close combat. I don't like close combat in PvM. Unless you're playing Dreams. There was like a guy that played Infinite Dreams with his strength build and he played Aniripsa. I think that could work. What weapon? We can go... Turtalonia. Good ring. Do we actually have a ring with agility? We have possessed ring. We need APX. I'll go with possessed. Whatever. I don't have Jimmy Jack ring on me. It's... what's the trophy name? Gymnast, right? I don't have it. I didn't. I don't have the trophy. Always nice to wait another year. I mean, yep. Healing, reduce pushback resistance of enemies, also damage reduction. But then again, the chance build has 100% lifesteal. And like I just showed you, I did almost 10k damage in 2 turns. Without, besides the AP buff, without any buffs. Like, I'm probably gonna place chance and whips. What weapon? Turtalonia. But I don't have these stats. Actually, do I need to reset that? I kind of want to do Turtalonia though. I'll just add a little bit of strength, I guess. To be able to use the Turtalonia. And then go full Aggie. 900 agility with 300 power, so that's 1288 crits. I think most spells would be 100% though. 191 crit damage. Let's go over these spells. We have this one, a 3 AP spell that steals 1 MP. Oh, this one. That's... I mean, it's a no-brainer, right? This one does deal more damage though. I would always go with I want to try full int as well. I think going single element might be the way though, with the files. But this is a 3P spell. Then we have to choose between 5 AP AoE or 4. So previously I did this one. I want to try this one now. And then we have a 2 AP spell. Well, we have 2 AP, 3 AP, 3 AP, 4 AP, and 5 AP. And then don't forget the OP spell. Let's go.
Why do I have to wait 3 weeks for this? Just watch. Next week, Ankama's gonna nerf everything, and then all of this testing would be for nothing. Alright, Furex, are you ready? So, this is a 2 AP spell. It has 700 damage on a crit. And it does MP steal. This is a 3 AP spell, does 800 damage on a crit. But this one works a little bit like a Xelor spell. Doesn't really do anything on a pouch, but on enemies, I think at the end of the enemy turn, it teleports them to the previous position. This is a 3 AP spell. Wait, this was the MP steal. But this is MP steal, and this one. Oh my god, you can do a lot of MP steal here. And then we have this one is AoE, 3 cells. It does pretty good damage, especially on the vials. And then we have this one, AoE, 1100 damage. Like I said, 100. I think the damage is increased the next turn. Only once a turn though. And this one only once a turn. So this is the same with the strength build. Because of the fact that these spells can only be once a turn, you cannot do the same combo as with the chance build. Just saying. Let's go. Turn 1, AP burst. Vial. AoE. We have like a cool 3 AP spell. And then we have the AoE. 1500 damage, not too bad. 1600 actually. Boom. Yeah, and if you use this, you're gonna get back 2 AP. And then you can use this.
Wait, I still have the close combat shield on, I think. Oh no, it's just spell damage, it doesn't really matter. I'll switch the shield. I'll have more crits with the other shield. Furex, you know the panda spell, which is the variant of the MP buff? It's like 5 AP, and if you're in sober state, you're gonna do a lot of single element damage, and when you're in drunk state, you're gonna do multi-element damage. You know that spell? Yes, I got the pouch. Cool. Yeah, okay, right. This is gonna look familiar then. Look at this spell, 4 AP, 0 to 2 range. With the crit build, it's 100% crits, 14 to 1500 damage. And it does erosion on the hit, which is insane. I think this is broken as fuck. Alright, AP buff. Well, we're gonna do this. Then I do this. I can do a vial again? No. You can only do once a turn. 4 AP, yeah, and the panda one is 5 AP, so I... Broken. Alright, so let's put a turn 2 combo right over here. So turn 2 combo. I'm gonna do this one. No, wait. I'm actually... Yeah, I'm gonna do this one. It does 1800 damage. I'm gonna put a new vial. And then I'm gonna hit it with this one. I should get back the AP. I didn't though. Okay, I don't know. That's a little bit of a bummer, to be honest. But what if I use this one and then this one? I think that should work. Let's try. I wanna get like a good turn 2 combo. Because if I use this one on the vial, I think it's gonna cost me no AP. And then I can use this one, it does 1900 damage. Yeah, it hits best element as well. It's the same as the Penta spell, but 1 AP less, more damage, 100% crit. It does erosion as well. So I don't see any downsides. Yeah, it's less range, but whatever. I think, is the cooldown the same as well? 4 turns? I think so. Okay, I want to put down a good turn 2 combo. So if I'm 14 AP, too late. Meh. So if I'm 14 AP, right? I'm gonna explode with this spell. Then I'm gonna cast... So this is gonna be 4 AP, so I'll have 10 AP. Cast a new one. 8 AP. do this one, it's gonna cost me nothing. Then this, and I'll have 3 AP left. I think that's about equal to the chance combo. Let's try it with this one. So let's say turn 1, I'm gonna AP buff. Gonna put the vial. Gonna buff it with this spell or whatever. This one. I don't want to hit it right now though, so I'm gonna be using this one. Right, so I have like 9 AP left. You can do some damage. This is like, I don't want to explode it, right? So let's just buff a little bit. But then on turn 2, I want to explode with this one. Cast a new one. So casting it didn't cost me AP because it exploded. Then I cast this one. It's not gonna... But that one did cost me though. I'm a little bit confused. I don't know. But whatever. And then... This one does more damage. Okay, so how does the AP return work? Because if I cast it, it's gonna cost me AP. If I then do this, I'll get the AP back. But if I... Let's say I exploded right now, right? So now I'm 12 AP. I'm gonna explode it. So now I got the AP back. I'm gonna cast it again. It's gonna cost me the AP. Now I'm gonna hit it. Still cost me AP, so I think it's bugged. Because it clearly says gives back 2 AP to the caster 2 times per turn. It's only doing it 1 time. Please give ambush more range. Use class belt. It says that it's gonna give me 2 AP 2 times a turn. It only does 1 time. I'm gonna ask in Discord, maybe anyone knows. According to news. Maybe can't explode for the same turn for free. It doesn't matter. It's the AP return. It has nothing to do with the explode, I think. Summons an empty elbow as well. Filling a vial gives 2 AP back to the caster. And what if you like use different elements? Let's say hypothetically I'm using this one. So okay, I'm 11 AP, casting the vial, 9 AP, right? So now I'm doing a 3 AP spell on it. I got back the 2 AP. Then I'm gonna do the agility spell on it. I did not get back the AP. It should give it back. What if I exploded then? So I'm 6 AP. Didn't give me back. It clearly says. It clearly says if you fill it. But what if... So let's say I'm gonna fill it with this one. So now it gave me back, right? So let's say I'm gonna explode it. But I can't cast it. Okay, I'm gonna try something else. What if I'm gonna cast it and then I'll pass my turn, right? Now I'm gonna fill it So I got back the AP. Let's say I'm gonna explode it. Now I'm gonna cast it again. I'm 9 AP. Now I'm gonna fill it again. So this spell is 5 AP. It did not give it back. So it didn't. I think it has to be bugged though. I clearly filled it. I filled one, got back the AP, exploded it, then casted another one, filled it, and did not give back the AP. Blows up the vial. If constantly full fire. Using this spell on a vial reimburses the use of the spell for the current turn. It doesn't do that either, by the way. Because this one sentence over here... Wait, can I... Wait, no, wait. Let me put this in the chat. So... Seems bugged, yeah. So look at this sentence right here, right? Using the spell on a vial reimburses the use of the spell on the current turn. That basically means that this spell says use turn 1. What I read from this is basically if you use this spell on a vial, you can use it another time. Unless the translation is wrong. Using the spell on a vial. Or does it mean a vial if you cast a vial on a vial? 12 AP? Oh, wait. Okay. Oh, and then you can cast it again. Oh, so that means... Okay, so... That's what it means. That's... Okay. So let's say you got a vial over here, right? You're gonna start your next turn, the enemy is over here. You're gonna cast a vial on it. You're gonna gain back the 2 AP. That's what it meant. And then you can cast it again. Over there. And then you can use it. That's cool. Dofus Labs is a good site. Dofus Labs? Well, it's not up to date with any spells though. Roberts. Chose Kra for first charge at any good site for sets. Dofus Labs. Oh, that's what you meant, Huggies. Yeah, you're right. Dofus Labs is pretty good set for making sets. Alright. So you... Using... Exactly, cast it 2 times per turn, but saves AP. Yes. So that's what the bottom part means, using the spell. Okay. But now, I'm still not sure about the top one. Because it clearly says, filling a vial. This part over here, filling a vial. It gives back 2 AP to the caster 2 times a turn. So if you fill it 2 times, not explode, but fill it, you should get back 2 AP 2 times. It's that simple. Come on, Purex, I'm not wrong here, right? There's no other way to read this. Filling the vial gives you 2 AP 2 times a turn. Just watch this. Let's say... Alright, there's already one. There's already one. So I'm filling it now. I'm 12 AP. I'm gonna get back the AP, right? Boom. Okay, fine. I'll explode it. Right? I'm gonna cast... Oh, wait. The fight is over. Fine. Let's just do it again. But let's say, turn 1. Casting the vial. Passing my turn. Turn 2. Watch this. 12 AP. Filling the vial. Gonna get back 2 AP. Let's say I'm gonna then explode it. Using a 5 AP spell. Cost me 5 AP. Let's just cast another vial. Right? If I'm filling it again, it should still give me back the 2 AP. But it doesn't. I think you're reading it correctly. Yep. Mistake. Yeah, either way, it's a mistake in translation or a bug. Or it should just say one time a turn, but then again, why would it? Yeah, you are totally right though. Wait, but didn't the... I'm actually gonna try something though. Maybe it's a bug with the agility build, because I feel like with the chant build, it did work. So we have this one. I'm gonna try the chant spells again. But this was the glyph. And we have this one as well, right? Yeah. Boom. Remove. So what we did with the... this is a 3 AP spell, and this is a... So this is the 3 AP spell, right? I feel like this one is gonna work though. Wait, let's actually go and try this out. I feel like... Okay, whoa. Watch this. So, turn 1. Casting the vial. Right? Alright. Turn 2. 12 AP, right? Filling it. Got back the AP. Wait, I should not kill these out. But wait, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Max effects accumulation 1. But maybe it doesn't count if you hit it on the vial, but you have to hit the enemy. Because let's say, right? If I hit the vial, that gave me back the AP. I need to test against another pouch. Alright, so let's say, put this one, easy. Okay, 12 AP, right? Casting this. It's gonna give me the AP back. Then I did the glyph. Right, boom, fine. Casting a new vial. 5 AP. Casting this again. 5 AP, right? Did not give me back the AP. I don't get it though. What if I cast... No, this is... Get back. EP. Exploded. Casting. Can I fill it though? No, so the only, yeah, it has to be a bug or translation bug then. Chance doesn't work either, so. We're gonna try intelligence again or no? I don't know if I have actual intelligence. I think I do then. Yes, the molar wand. Yeah. All elements are indeed the same So the only thing that I can think of is if Ankama meant... Nah, it doesn't matter. Never mind. Forget what I said. It's bugged. Quits, full numero. Yeah, let's try some pure chance. Pure intelligence, and then we're probably gonna call it a day. 1k int with 300 power. Looks fine, because otherwise it would be so broken. It is broken if you do it 2 times. So I don't really mind, but I just don't like the spell description being like this. It's pretty bad. All right. Let's do some intelligence testing. We've got this spell. It's AoE. So when playing any Ripsa with the files, you want AoE. This is AoE as well. This is AoE as well. And 3 AP. Or 3 AP. This one does more damage. And then we have this one is 5 AP, but this one does a lot of damage. So yeah, 3 AP. 4 AP. 4 AP. 3 AP. F5. Yes, we got a pouch. Come on, give me a good combo. Look at the range of this spell though. I know it's 5 AP, but it does a shit ton of damage though. Which spell did the attracting? Which one? But attracts... I want to try something. Because look at the AoE, okay? This is like 1600 damage. Boom. I think this attracts towards the pile. No, it doesn't. Oh, that's a bummer. That's a lot of damage though. If I exploded it, did like 1500 damage. 500, 1300, and now 1k. And it does heals. Boom. This is broken. So did I get back the AP there though? I think I did. On the explosion I got the AP. But now I didn't. Wow, that's some nice damage. That's also weird, by the way. It only says you get back the AP when you fill a vial. It doesn't say you get back the AP when you blow it up. And I got the AP when I blew it up. Which is also weird. So turn 1, 3.4k damage. But I forgot to AP buff, I think. Oh, so it pushes back at the start of the Vial's turn. Boom. Yeah. Wait, I thought I casted the fall. I think. Misclick. Int looks strong, yeah. It actually does too. It does look strong. Especially the AoE. I feel like it's gonna be close to intelligence and chance, because it has 3 AoE spells that are pretty strong. You know what I mean? Look. So I feel like int. What about? I can do this all day to be honest. So both. I think Chance has like 4 AoE spells. That's why I think it's one of the best. With the. I'm gonna show you guys the conies real quick before I quit. For those of you who joined later. I feel like agility. I think these are no AoE. This is not AoE either. This one is AoE, but it's in a line. I don't like the AoE being in a line. I'd rather have it like from side to side or like a cross. This one is AoE as well, but only once a turn, 5 AP. And this one is like a panda spell. I think this one is pretty good. Also 2 uses a turn. But that's definitely a big up. And this one. So agility only has 2 AoE spells, from which one is... No, wait, it has 3? No, these are variants, right? Yeah, so it only has 2 AoE spells. And one of them is in a line, straight line, which I don't like. So I feel like if you want to go PVM wise and you want to use the vials for AoE damage, it is either going to be intelligence or chance. And chance has, I think, 4 AoE spells. So this one is AoE, this one's AoE, this one's AoE as well. And then, oh, it only has 3? Well, 3 then again, fine. But it has a lot of lifesteal as well. Maybe I'm gonna make a chance int build, maybe. Maybe like similar to my Feka build with the Queen of Faith. I don't know, we'll have to see. I'm gonna show you guys the conies. And then I'm gonna call it a day for the stream, being live for almost 3 hours. So basically with the coney, you're gonna cast it. You can put the stimulated state on it, I think. And you can use to heal and shield allies, or you can use this spell to transform into Chuck Norris. You're gonna buff yourself, and then you can hit. If I actually yeah, so you 9 AP with buff. You can do this one once a turn, and this one twice a turn. And if you hit the coney with a spell, you can use AoE spells, doesn't really matter, or single target spells, but let's do this for the moment. It's gonna go into intelligent state. It still has the buff, I think. And then it does fire damage, and it does a lot more damage than when it's neutral. So it does like 300, so that's 600, so that's like 1k damage. So that's pretty cool. And if you don't want to do damage anymore, you can cast this again, and you can go back to the healing coney. That's pretty cool in my opinion. You can also buff it. And then it deals damage again. I think every time it switches states, you have to cast this again. I like this new change, because before you had to choose between either a healing coney and a shield coney. Now you can use both, because the small coney has both healing and shielding. But you can also switch to a damage dealing coney, which is pretty cool. Chance steal but needs close combat, no. Chance is medium range. Love the strong coney, yeah, definitely, man. Chance is medium range, so yeah, I feel like if you want to play long range, then probably go agility. Or maybe, like, probably just go with the regular crit build, no marrow set, and go agility intelligence with maybe a little bit of chance, but then again, chance is medium to close range, so although if you do plan to like play Aniripsa for quest fights or just solo PvM, I feel like chance could work pretty well, especially because of the lifesteal. I feel that's gonna be pretty cool. I'm gonna put the part where I did the turn 2 combo as a chance build. I'm gonna cut that out of the stream, gonna upload that on YouTube. Although maybe I shouldn't, because if Ankama sees it, they're probably gonna nerf it. But then again, Ankama doesn't watch my videos, I think. So yeah, it's almost 11 PM. I'm gonna eat something. Maybe later this weekend I'll play around with the ending a little bit. I'm definitely liking it. I don't know what do you guys think about the Aniripsa? Personally, the strength build, I think that's more of a PvP build. Pushback damage isn't really that viable in PvM, as well as playing full CC. The chance build is definitely damage-wise the strongest, but it's medium range. It has a lot of lifesteal and AoE. And then the intelligence and agility build are probably about equal strong. But the agility build has a little bit more range and some MP steal. So yeah, that's pretty cool. No problem, Huggies, man. No problem. I will be putting this full stream out on the YouTube as well. And in the beginning of the stream, I went over the changelog in the French one, which has a little bit more information. I will cut that part out and upload it as well, separately from this stream as well. So if you guys missed it, you can go check it out probably this weekend. The beta will last for 3 weeks, so the update will be the first week. Now, after the first week of July. Yeah, the lifesteal's good, man. New Aniripsa is kind of broken if they keep it like this. I feel like it's gonna be broken for PvP. I feel like for PvM, it's not even gonna be that broken. Think about it. Kra has a lot of self buffs, a lot of range, and does shit ton of damage. Damage wise, a Kra is still better than Aniripsa. Especially because Aniripsa you need to put files and do stuff, and Kra can just straight up do damage. So I feel like for PvM, the new Aniripsa is definitely gonna be more fun, especially compared to the old one. Especially, it's a lot better now, damage-wise, compared to other classes. Like before, it was, if you wanted a damage class, you would not pick an Aniripsa. Aniripsa was purely in a team for AP buff, power buff, all that kind of stuff, which you can still do. It's a little bit harder to do, but you can still do it. AP buff in AoE. 4 AP spell best elements and little wrath. Yes. Once every 4 turns though, so I don't think it's gonna make it super strong. Maybe they're gonna reduce the damage a little bit. But then again, it's a 4-turn cooldown, so whatever. I don't know, man. They are probably gonna nerf something about it. I'm pretty sure, but I'm not sure what they're gonna nerf. Hopefully they're not gonna nerf it too much, because then it will be like the Forge Lens. The Forge Lens was good, then they buffed it. It was broken in PvP, but for PvM it wasn't even that good, to be honest. And now they nerfed it, and who's gonna use a Forge Lens in PvM? I'm not gonna use it though. There's better classes. Like, I would play a Kra over those classes. So yeah, we will have to see what they do. I really like this new Any-Rip setup. A little bit weaker in the buffing, but a lot stronger in the damage-wise. And it's I couldn't really test it because versus a pouch, I don't have an ally with me, and I feel like at the moment I don't want to lock another character. But I feel like I think every single element can do healing. If you read the description of the spell, there's earth healing. This one does water healing. I think there's like air spell to do like air healing. So you don't have to be intelligence to heal, and I think that is a very good change. You can just play whatever element you like and you can still heal your allies. So I'm definitely gonna be trying out different things, and perhaps maybe even gonna be using an Any-Rip sign in the Infinite Dreams as well. We'll have to wait and see. Oh yeah. Alright guys, I'm gonna head out. I want to thank you guys for hopping by in the stream. We'll be posting some more content regarding the beta changes during this weekend on my channel. Also guys, follow me on my Twitter. I'm posting a lot of stuff recently, a lot of updates as well. Really worth checking that out if you have Twitter. Doesn't hurt anyone to follow. And sometimes I even roast Ankama a little bit, like today. So yeah, I feel like, do I have my Twitter over here? Yeah, I posted this. Dofus community, waiting for the beta launch and devblock update. Ankama, playing card games on a live stream. Oh wow. That was fun. Alright guys, I'm heading out. Thanks again for... No, I didn't know yet. Wow, you didn't know, man. I'm sharing your stuff in the Discord, man. Oh, it's okay. All good. Just hit me up with a follow and I forgive you, okay? So, thanks again for hopping by, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next time. Peace out. You're asking me when I end the stream. This is a Queen of Faith cape. It's good for int chance builds with crits. But I'm really heading out right now. See ya guys. If you have any more questions, you can also just message me on Discord. Bye.